In this video, let me first voice my personal thoughts about the two recent GLS tender results at Zion Road and Upper Thompson before we go into the details. Quite frankly, I think it is a good thing that developers are showing caution in the land bids despite the government releasing more land for tender in the last couple of years. Look, developers are doing a business. If developers are expected to bid for so-called market prices amidst the increase in GST, higher construction costs, harmonization of GFA definition, and most importantly, an insane 60% ABSD on foreigners' purchase, then something needs to be done to boost the confidence of developers to undertake higher risks. The government's imposition of a staggering 60% additional buyer's stamp duty on foreign investments has unfurled waves of apprehension among international stakeholders, turning what was once an attractive investment haven into a fortress besieged by fiscal deterrents. There emerges a gleam of prudent foresight from our developers. Their decision to not cascade these burgeoning risks onto the shoulders of consumers is not just commendable, but showcases an astute understanding of long-term market sustainability over immediate gains. This act alone injects a much-needed dose of confidence back into the veins of potential investors and homebuyers who might now view the property markets with cautious optimism rather than outright skepticism. Alright, with that, let's take a closer look on the bids that were placed. A CDL Mitsui Fudosan tie-up placed the sole bid in the tender for Zion Road Parcel A, which will be the first of its kind to pilot a new category of long-stay serviced apartments. This isolated offer whispered through the bustling corridors of real estate giants, a mere $1202 PSF PPR shimmering quietly beneath expectations. This solitary bid stood stark against the anticipated flurry of competitive bids. The Zion Road Parcel A plot is the first GLS site to pilot serviced apartments with a minimum stay of 3 months. It is directly linked to Havelock MRT station on the Thomson East coastline, which connects the northern part of Singapore to the central and east. This makes it convenient for residents and tenants to move to different parts of the island. Upper Thompson Road Parcel B is a pure residential site offering an estimated 940 units. It received a top sole bid of 905 PSF PPR. The last site awarded in the vicinity of Zion Road was at Jiek Kim Street, which was sold for 1733 PSF PPR in December 2017. However, that was before the several rounds of cooling measures since July 2018. Developers are now facing higher than ever construction and borrowing costs. The harmonization of GFA also has an impact on land price as the saleable area is reduced by around 5 to 6%. The lower land bid is likely due to the inclusion of long-stay serviced apartments in the tender for Zion Road Parcel A. As this is a new asset class, the risks are higher, therefore it has to be factored in the land price. The two sites may attract more interest if the long-stay serviced apartments are offered separately. I had previously mentioned in my video that there is a tender for a nearby River Valley Green GLS site which will close in June. This alternative option may have diverted some developers from bidding for the Zion Road site. The River Valley Green site, which is designated for a pure residential development for sale, is smaller and likely entails a lower capital outlay and development risks, potentially making it more appealing to developers. For Upper Thompson Road Parcel B, the nearest GLS site would be at Lentor Central, which was sold for 982 PSF PPR in September 2023. But the Lentor Central site is smaller, with an estimated 475 units compared to 940 units at Upper Thompson Road Parcel B. The larger quantum increases the risks to the developer and may explain the slightly lower bid. Now, URA may not award the Zion Road plot if the single bid is deemed to be too low. In one of my previous videos, I have also mentioned that a white site in Marina South, which drew only one bid of 984 PSF PPR from a Guocoland-led consortium, was rejected in February. I had also mentioned in my previous video about city fringe parcels in Tuapayo and Pine Grove sites in November 2023, and those are still higher than Zion Road Parcel A. The question that dangles precariously on everyone's minds, though, is whether these two bids will be awarded. So what are your thoughts? Do you believe adjustments in ABSD may herald brighter days for both developers and consumers alike? Share with me in the comments in this video. My name is PK So from Huttons. Please visit singaporeproperty.tv for more insights. I look forward to serving you soon. Thank you.